Hey, you made it. So today's video, to celebrate MrBeast getting 300 million subscribers, I'm going to subscribe and unsubscribe to his channel for a full hour. In true MrBeast, old MrBeast fashion, we're just going to do something really weird and random and just see if you guys watch it. So yeah, start the timer, wait for 10 seconds, and then we'll get this underway. Alright, let's go. This is going to be very laborious, I feel. Why am I doing this? Don't know. Maybe you guys will watch. Maybe you won't. Who knows? I feel like I'm probably going to get a cramp in my hand from doing this, or some sort of motion sickness, but we'll worry about that later. So yeah, let me know if you enjoy the video. Please try and watch it through to the end, because then YouTube will push it to other people who will be like, why has he done this? Why would anyone do this? And the answer to that is, I don't know. Maybe for them, for the clicks. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, I do random stuff. Sometimes I do, sometimes I do reviews, sometimes I do reading comment sections and such. Sometimes I did do comedy for a while, but you know, we've kind of steered away from that for the moment. I guess you could say this is kind of like a meme, but you know, I can feel like my hand is already getting cramps, so this is going to be really fun, I feel. Oh my god. What have I signed myself up for? I was originally going to live stream this, but I kind of felt like it might be quite hard to set up because I film on my phone, but then I've got a mic that plugs into my laptop, so if anyone's a tech whiz out there, leave me a comment. Let me know how I'm supposed to do all this. So I don't even know how much I've done so far, or how many times I've unsubscribed and subscribed, but you know, we're making a difference here. We're really, oh no, I don't want to join. Uh-oh, that's definitely eating into the time here. Oh, Jesus. I am unsubscribing and subscribing, so you don't have to. I can't believe he's got 300 million subscribers now. That is actually ridiculous. With only 806 videos too. I wonder if I'll get a cookie, or if I won't. Oh my god, why have I done this? Why am I doing this? Big questions. I feel like I'm definitely gonna get a cramp at some point doing this. I probably should have thought of something to talk to you guys about whilst I did this. You know, maybe YouTube's eventually gonna be like, please just stop subscribing, go away. We beg you, just leave. Oh my god, bro. Well, my entry into the Prime $1 million competition didn't go so well. It's currently on 40 views, which is not the best video I've ever made, but you know, long form content is hard to get the views, I think. Oh hell no. We've messed up again. We've got it personalized. Let's unsubscribe again. Yeah, I think my best video to date of long form is the Penguin Zedo argument in that Baby No Money video, because somebody just argued for like literally 20 odd minutes of me talking about it. It was quite funny, to be fair, and then one of the people who was in the argument actually decided to pop in and watch the video and commented on it, which I think was a bit of a surreal experience for us both. So but YouTube is hard. It's hard as a small creator to actually get like noticed by people. I've got 500 subscribers, which is pretty good, but it's nothing compared to MrBeast, and I'm nowhere near monetized yet, which is unfortunate. But I've got about 380 hours of watch time, I think, at the moment, maybe nearly 400 for the year. So that's like a tenth of the way to the 4,000 that you need. But you know, maybe one day I'll get it. I'm hoping I do. It would be nice to earn some money for making these videos for you guys. I mean, not from this video specifically. This will probably be the thing that goes like massively viral, and then no one watches my other stuff because it's nothing to do with the with this. But you know, who knows at this point. So yeah, got some more content coming for you guys in the next few weeks. Then I'm gonna start my new job at the end of the month, so I'll probably be back to uploading maybe once a week or something, because I've just finished my degree, so it's time to go out in the real world. start doing some work things. So, or maybe YouTube will just take off so much from this one random video that I'll become MrBeast. Yeah, there's so much drama on YouTube at the moment. It seems like Master Oogway has gone, thankfully. I feel like his whole content was just horrendous. I don't know why anyone watched it to begin with, but there we go. And then we've got Dr. Disrespect coming in with the classic YouTuber thing, really. I just don't understand why they all turn out to be predators, man. Like, what's going on? What drives you to do these things? Especially not him as well. Like, you're like in your 40s and you have a kid and a wife and you're probably a multimillionaire. Like, what's driving you to talk to a minor, bro? Like, come on, what's going on? But, you know, crazy world we live in. I mean, he kind of deserves to be cancelled. I mean, he fully deserves to be cancelled, I suppose. It's just a shame that he decided to go down that path. But who knows who else is going to come out as a predator in the near future, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm just literally talking rubbish at this point. I think... Oh, did I do that? I don't even know how many minutes I am into this because I kind of got rid of the timer, which is unfortunate. So I'm just going to be rambling about pointless stuff for a good amount of time. I might have to swap hands halfway through this as well. I thought this would be a fun idea to do because it's very much like an old MrBeast style video, like spinning a fidget spinner for a full day or whatever it is he did, and saying PewDiePie 100,000 times and all that kind of thing. Obviously, it's not quite on the same level because I could do this for 10 hours, but I feel like I would not have a finger left. Oh, I've just got gangrene in my hand and died. But I keep pressing the wrong thing here. The word subscribe has now become, it just looks really weird to me because I've just clicked on it so many times, but that's okay. Leave a comment if you made it this far. I mean, I'm not expecting anyone to watch the full thing, but you know, I've been thinking about this for a long time doing this video. I was going to do it when it was at 250 million, but I thought if I unsubscribe and subscribe loads of times and then I pop up on the thing where I would have won the money, but then unsubscribe. I thought that would have been pretty funny, so excuse me. But yeah, got some chess content coming out soon as well. Why is that highlighted now? That's really annoying. Alright. Okay, that's how. What is going on? Alright. So the word subscribe has now like turned into two words in my brain. I just see sub and then scribe. It's kind of weird. I think I'm already losing my mind here. I don't know how MrBeast did some of these earlier videos. It's just crazy to me. Like, bro really put the whole time is money thing to one side and was like, let's just spend a whole day doing this. I personally don't actually watch his videos. I understand why people do, but I think it's not really my thing. It's a bit too over the top, and well, I get he is a good guy for the giveaways and things, but obviously the motive is to grow the channel further. But then he does help people. It's not like Elon Musk scenario where you just hoard wealth and don't give back to anyone or anything. At least he's getting 56 million payout there. You know what I'm saying? That's great. I'm glad for him. I wonder what he'll do with it. I wonder if he'll actually help people. Oh no, he'll just buy another business. It's fine. But you know, whatever. I wonder when this MrBeast TV show is coming out as well. I feel like that is going to be pretty soon. I saw like a load of videos about it a couple of months ago, but then I didn't hear anything else about it. It was like the biggest cash prize in TV history or something, so maybe that's already out. I think it was on Amazon Prime, which I'm kind of surprised. I feel like MrBeast is growing way beyond YouTube now. I mean, he was already beyond YouTube anyway, but way beyond it even further. This has just turned very, very grueling. My hand is already starting to feel a little bit dodgy, a little bit weird. I can't wait for my my camera to corrupt and just like delete the entire video. See if I can actually get a drink. I don't think I can. That's good. I should have left the lid screwed off this. That's really unfortunate. So yeah. subscribe. Maybe everyone who watches this is going to do what I'm doing right now to my channel, and it will just randomly look like I've got 1,000, then it will drop back down to 500, and then my analytics will just have some sort of fit, and that will be the end of it. My channel will just explode. Not in the right way. Oh, Jesus. I kind of regret not saying this was like half an hour or something. I might have to film this in segments because my hand is already getting quite painful here. I'm not really sat at like a desk, I'm just sat at a kitchen table, so let's have a look. Oh, actually, there's a timer at the top of the screen record I've been doing, so I guess it's been about 10 minutes of this. That's not too bad. We're a sixth of the way there. Oh, and I have already talked complete nonsense at you guys for this entire time. I feel like if you're still here, or you skipped to this part, hello, you made it. You made it to me. If someone wants to count how many times I've subscribed and unsubscribed, you can go ahead and do that. But yeah, I thought I'd wait to do this until he had reached sort of a big milestone, because I guess everyone's going to be searching for it. I feel like probably not, but, you know, who knows at this point. Oh, God. I feel like what's going to happen is one part of this is going to corrupt, and then I'm just going to lose the whole thing. Well, I'm going to have to move my setup and get my hand more on the mouse. There we go. I'm also going to have a drink at some point, so you'll have to forgive me if I take 5 seconds of not clicking on subscribe and subscribe. You know, I think this probably would have worked better as a live stream, because then you could have been like, why are you doing this, and talk to me, and then I could have responded. But you know, well, if I can figure out how to do it, we could do another thing like this. I mean, this will probably end up getting like 7 views or something, because everyone will view it for like 12 seconds. That tends to be the issue. I've done like longer videos before. I guess I did like an hour-long one, which wasn't really actual content. It was just me putting a massive hour pause between a joke. But I did like a 10-minute video ages ago of just me saying, is this a 10-minute video, over and over again. And that took me like 4 hours to make, and it got like 50 views. It was kind of sad. It always seems like the more effort you put in, the worse the outcome is sometimes, especially for YouTube. You could literally just record like your favorite video, the best thing you've ever made, and then immediately afterwards upload something that's just complete trash that you just think is going to do horrendous, and that ends up being like your most popular video. It's just so weird how it works out. I don't understand YouTube sometimes, but gotta keep grinding, eh? Keep that grind. Once we get to the 15-minute on the on the screen record, I'm gonna have a drink, and then yeah, gonna keep going with this. Just steadily losing the will to live here. It's all worth it, I suppose. I should have maybe played the MrBeast video in the background, and then got copyright striked, so he can just get all the money from from this video being successful or unsuccessful. I don't know. If you clicked on this and you've watched this far, why did you click on it? Why did you watch this far? Are you already subscribed? Do you know my channel already, or are you just here because you're just here and you thought, why not? Let's just watch a guy click the same button over and over again. Oh, I wish I got like something for doing this. I'm gonna get online gratification, which is never good. Oh, misclicking already. Yeah, I was gonna try and do some chess content this morning, but I played one game and it just went so horrifically that I just immediately turned the recording off. So, but I feel like my channel has kind of like just become such a random mix of stuff. But I feel like, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoy it still, even if it is like random stuff. I'm just still trying to test out what works and what doesn't work, because a lot of the time, like, I'll put time into a video and then it just won't do the numbers that I'd want it to do, or maybe YouTube just doesn't push it for some unknown reason, and then it just kind of is a bit fall flat, and then it's kind of deciding where to go from there. Like, I did like the Morshu memes tier list, for example. That did really terribly, and I thought that was quite a good video, and one of the meme creators actually commented on it, which I was amazed by. But then it just did absolute rubbish. So Alright, had a drink of yesterday's Prime from that video. Feeling energized. I'm going to put the lid off so that I can actually drink it one-handed instead of breaking off from my task. Must complete mission. So we're about a quarter of the way through now. The time is passing very slowly. Time dilation has occurred. If you're still here, congratulations. You're witnessing literal insanity at this point. I'm really not sure where the time has gone either. But well. But yeah. So if you've never seen my channel before, I started off as a weightlifting channel, which is why my name is still waiting list, but I thought it was a creative name, so I kept it. And then I uploaded in 2021 a couple of really terribly edited videos that are just awful. It was like 1 minute and 40, and the actual weightlifting happened in like 15 seconds because I didn't have any editing software and didn't know what I was doing. I gained like 20 subscribers, then I stopped for like 2 years, then I came back, then I started only with shorts, and I just did like weightlifting stuff. I got my friend to record, and I just did like random YouTube shorts stuff until I got to about 100 subscribers. Then I thought, I'm not going to make any money or ever get monetized if I just keep doing these shorts, so I tried to do long form content. Then I realized that to be like a proper weightlifting YouTuber, you have to either be absolutely jacked and on steroids, a massive like personality where you're really over the top, know loads about it and be like a professional, or be ridiculously strong. And I unfortunately am none of those things. So I kind of just thought, I'm just going to come to a close soon. I'm just going to hit a ceiling and that's going to be it. So instead I decided, I made a satirical video because I made a video based on someone else's video, which is still my most viewed video ever, that's not currently viewable, of me bench pressing £1 for every pound I've earned on YouTube, which I thought was funny, but it was copied off someone who, Verve6, put a video out where they said playing a note for every $1 I've earned from YouTube, and they currently weren't monetized, so they didn't play a note on the guitar, and that was the video, and it got like, it's like 7 million views or something now. So I copied that, I got 4,000 views. YouTube kept turning my comments off and being really annoying. Then somebody else did the same idea 2 weeks after I did mine, and it was like doing a pull-up for every cent I've earned on YouTube, and they just start to do a pull-up and don't do one because they're not monetized. But they got like 110,000 views, and then I was like, why am I even doing this if somebody can just rob the same idea that I robbed and get like 50 times the views? It was very annoying. It's not 50 times the views, sorry, like 25 times the views. It was very annoying, and I just completely gave up after that point and was just like, do you know what, let's just do comedy stuff. Did the comedy stuff for like 9 months, eventually made some like full-length skits and stuff, which I think people did enjoy, but again, some of them I thought I put a lot of effort into, and I spent a lot of time writing a script, and then if they get like 100 views, it's kind of a bit disheartening when something that takes you like 5 seconds to think of gets like 2,500 views. This is always the issue I had with YouTube as a whole. Like, as I've already mentioned, certain things just don't seem to do very well for unknown reasons, and then other things do amazing. So I eventually decided, let me do some longer content as well. All of those were between 1 and 2 minutes long, and my watch time was really, really bad. And I just kind of thought, if I ever want to get monetized, which ultimately I do, I want to become like at least a bigger YouTuber than I am now. It would be nice to earn some money from it, even if it's only a small amount, and then I can start making the videos better and improve and such. And also I quite like the fan interaction and stuff, you guys sort of keeping it afloat as such. So, but I did some long form stuff, and then I had 2 months off because I was finishing my uni degree, and that was it. Now I'm here doing this. So, but the thing I think that really I enjoy about YouTube is I can just do random stuff and people still watch and enjoy it, which is really good. Big shout out to the people who have like stuck around for ages, the people who comment on like every video. I appreciate you guys. There aren't many of you. There was more, but you've kind of fell off. But still, even so, thank you very much. I'm sure you probably haven't watched this far into the video, We're into the 20th minute, I think, now, so it's a third of the way. Come on, boys. But yeah, if you've watched it this far, I really definitely should have done this as a live stream, because I am losing my mind right now. But yeah, so you've got the full history of my channel, which you didn't ask for, and if you're still watching at this point and you haven't subscribed, why do you just subscribe? That'd be real nice. I feel like you're not here. I feel like the average view duration for this video is going to be about 15 seconds, because people click on it and they're like, maybe he's not just subscribing and unsubscribing for an hour, and then I actually am. So excuse me. But yeah, now I'm kind of running out of what to even say or do. Excuse me. This was very laborious. I really wish I said half an hour, and I can't really change it now because I already did the timer at the start. Maybe I should change it. It's half an hour now, guys. No, I mean, if I've already seen it for 20 minutes, I should probably see it through the whole thing. So I can't wait for this video to just not upload properly, or my laptop to be full. One of those two things. Usually, because I use like a free editing software on my computer, I use Clipchamp, which is like the worst thing in existence. If the video is longer than like 25 minutes, it just does not allow me to save it to my computer, even though I definitely have the space to save the video, even if it's like 5 gigabytes. So I usually have to just upload it straight to YouTube through that, which is always annoying, but we'll see. Instagram plus one more link. I'm surprised MrBeast hasn't put his Twitter at the top of that, considering it's pretty popular, but I wonder if he's still uploading the videos, because he made all that ad revenue and everyone kicked off about that because they had the same like 1 billion impressions or whatever, and they were like 150 quid. But you know, if you've made it this far, comment who your favorite YouTuber is down below, because I'd be very interested to see who has actually made it 22 minutes in, just listening to me completely just talk trash and subscribe and unsubscribe over and over again. I have another idea for a video that I was probably going to live stream also. It's just going to be rolling a 20-sided die until I get a 20, which I tried the other day before I recorded it, and I got it second try, and I thought it'd be a very short live stream if that happened. But you know, we can always try. So yeah, this is really starting to become tiresome. I feel like I'm just gonna have this as muscle memory now. Like, my brain is just switched off. I just click. Must click. But yeah, I don't know. Also, I'm really confused at the moment, because that Pepsi video I put out, I didn't put a thumbnail on it, and it did like quite decent views for my channel. I mean, it did like 480, which I'm still really happy about, obviously, don't get me wrong. But then I did the Prime video where I made like a proper thumbnail for it, and spent the time making it, and then it got like very few clicks and such. So sometimes I don't understand YouTube very much. I don't know if maybe it gets lost in a sea of like generic looking thumbnails, whereas if it's just like me looking at the camera or whatever, maybe it's a bit more personal or such. I don't know. For this one, I'm probably going to do my standard like staring into the distance and then have the MrBeast page in the background. And then it'll get like 7 views, and one person new will comment and be like, why have you done this? Go away. I read the entire MrBeast Wikipedia page not long ago. I'm probably going to put like that as the end screen for this when people don't watch it. I really thought that would do well though. Well, it's one of those videos where it's just so random and weird that I thought maybe people will watch the whole thing, but didn't go so well. So this is giving me like an eye strain headache already. So we're about 5 minutes or halfway through this. This is absolutely horrendous. If you're still here, congratulations. You've made it to the point where I have completely reached insanity levels. Damn, bro. Yeah, I'm still thinking of some more ideas for you guys, what I can do as other videos. I don't want to join the channel, it's really upsetting. I never really understand what this join the channel thing actually is as well. I've not done it for any of the YouTubers because I don't really understand what it is, and I can't really be able to look it up. But, if I get another 2,700 hours of watch time, I can start doing those things where you can like donate as a comment, which you know, that'd be really cool. But the chances of me getting that amount of watch time, especially with the videos slowing down, is probably quite low. But you know, maybe I'll be okay. I can't wait for my phone to be getting full and like not have the space. This was a mistake. This was a huge mistake. Maybe I should have done this on a smaller channel, so they just constantly have the subscriber count changing. Like, oh, I've got a subscriber. No, I don't. I'm still surprised there's like 520 people who follow me on here. It's crazy. I don't even know 500 people. That's what always makes me think it's just kind of mental. That when you think about it, like put 500 people in a room, like that's quite a lot of people. Put 300 million people in a room, they won't fit in the room. So, oh, my hand, it's starting to feel it now. Sort my thumb out. There we go. Yeah, maybe if this does really well, I'll do a 10-hour version of it and just spend my entire day pressing this button. I don't even know why I thought to do this. I just thought it's the sort of thing I'd see in my own feed and be like, what is this person doing? let me watch this real quick. Alright. We're approaching 27 minutes. I'm just going to quickly... Yeah, so the timer at the top of my page is correct. That's so good. So I have got 33 more minutes of doing this, and yeah, this has turned very, very sad. I should not have looked at how much time there is. Let's just use the brain. So if you made it this far, it's time to start talking about anime. What's your favourite anime? Leave a comment down below. I've currently been catching up on the new season of Demon Slayer and the new season of My Hero Academia. Demon Slayer I found very underwhelming. I found the backstory of the stone, Hashira, was good. I liked it, but other than that backstory, I just felt like it was a massive filler series just so they could get the films. Like to have the fight with Muzan at the end. Sorry for spoilers, but I did say new season. To have the fight with Muzan at the end last probably less than 10 minutes. All they do is decapitate him and then they fall into the castle and that's it. I don't know. It really annoyed me that like there was just absolutely zero fight, and then you just know it's going to drag out because it's going to be a trilogy of films. It's just going to be like a person dying every film or something, which, you know, that's annoying. I'll be excited for it to finish now. I just want it over because the series is really good and it has its very, very captivating moments. But Jesus, this did drag on a bit. As for My Hero Academia, I've really enjoyed the new season. Again, though, it feels like a build-up to a big fight, which probably isn't going to happen. The finale is quite soon, but it isn't going to be the end of the series, is it? So something is going to happen that stops it from being the end, so they can get one more series out of it or a film or something. But spoiler alert again. The fight between Shoto and Dabi was a really, really good episode. Like, that was probably my favourite for a while. Since, I mean, Star and Stripe was good as well. But I think the Shoto Dabi, I really enjoy the way that My Hero Academia isn't afraid to kill off like really, really big characters that they've sort of built up over time. Like the death of Twice in the series before, that was such a good episode, such a good death. I just really, really enjoy the fact that they do it. The same as like Overhaul, but he didn't really die, but you know what I'm saying. I just wish they'd kill some more heroes instead of them. The only person that's died so far is that Crust, or whatever his name was, who got vaporized by Shigaraki. I think some other ones died as well, but I wish like a main one would die, because it would probably make it even better. But you know, what else have you guys been watching? That's the big question. All I've really been watching, other than that, is The Boys Season 4, which has been, it started off quite mid, admittedly. I have recorded a video, whether it's out before this or after this, sort of challenging Critical Drinker a bit, because he did a video saying it was rubbish, but didn't actually watch it, so, you know. Personally, I think it picked up. The first 3 episodes were just a bit dead, and then it kind of picked up and has gone back to what I enjoy from the show, like the action, the fights, and all that kind of stuff, and the sort of mystery and all that sort of thing. I need to start Shogun soon as well on Disney Plus. Let you know what I think to that. Maybe I should do a review of Demon Slayer season 4 or Hashira Training Arc, whichever it is. I can't remember if it's 3 or 4 because they did the film and then it confused me as to what season we're actually even on anymore. So, but yeah, if you're still here and you want me to do a review of My Hero Academia and Demon Slayer, let me know and I will do that, because I quite enjoy anime. Some of them are really, really good. Definitely very, very captivating moments. Some real like emotional payouts for characters and stuff. I really do enjoy some of the way they do it. I watched JJK as well, but again, my issue at the moment with anime, same as JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and why I stopped watching that, is like it's always building up to something that never actually properly happens. There's like a big fight and then the big fight isn't the end, or the hero isn't really dead, or I guess the first couple of seasons of JoJo they did well. JJK annoyed me because it did a lot what the Hashira Training Arc did, where it was a lot of episodes of building up to a big fight right at the end, just for him to disappear. Sorry, more spoilers again. Just for him to disappear into that portal and that be it. Like, and then we've got Culling Arc, or whatever it's called, which I've heard is really good from the manga, but I ended up just reading ahead to what's going on currently because it just annoyed me so much. I thought there was going to be the big fight and lots of stuff going on, but there wasn't. So I read to up to date on the manga of like the storyline and stuff. It does look like it will be really good, but apparently no one knows where it's going. I won't actually spoil that part, just up to date on the series. So yeah, we've got 28 more minutes of this, and then we're free to go. It's gonna be real fun. No, I don't know what else I've even been watching. I don't know if you guys even care, or if you're even here. You're just listening to me just talking to the camera and just click subscribe over and over again. So yeah. I want to do a Flash game video soon as well, go and play in sort of the old Flash games. Might do a recording of that soon at some point. Thought that would be quite a good video for you guys. See me struggle against the old challenging Flash games. But other than that, I played a lot of Apex Legends the previous summer, but I haven't really played any of that recently. What else have I been playing? Play Risk of Rain 2 if anyone likes that. It's a pretty fun game to play cooperatively. What else have I been playing? And then Shell Shock, the tank game on Xbox. I've kind of fallen off massively with stuff. I was playing Elden Ring. I completed Elden Ring when that came out, but unfortunately that was on PlayStation, and then I swapped back to Xbox, so I can't actually really get the DLC, even though everyone says it's really good. But controversially, I don't actually really like Elden Ring that much. I think they tried to overdo it with the open world, and they didn't have the actual facilities to fill out the open world, which kind of ruined it for me, because I was used to Dark Souls 3 and the sort of linear approach to those games. I do think Dark Souls 3 is a superior game, even though it's older. If it had the same, if they had the fighting mechanics of Elden Ring, it would be a far better game in my opinion. The PvP is just so much more fun. And yeah, like Elden Ring just kind of felt like false difficulty. I know people say that a lot for Souls games in general, but I've played pretty much all of them, and I just didn't like the way it worked, because it kind of forced you to level up loads all the time before you went to fight a boss. Like, you couldn't just fight a boss and then get through to the next area and maybe clutch a boss after getting a few kills and stuff, you had to literally go out and just grind so much to get the level ups. Like, I think I completed the game at like level 80 or something, and it was just ridiculously hard because it just felt unleveled. Like, I got stuck against Godskin Duo for such a long time. Actually, overcoming that was pretty hard. So, but Dark Souls 3, much better. I did do a soul level 1 of Dark Souls 3 for a time, but I got stuck on the Twin Princes, which is really unfortunate because that's right before the end of the game. Yeah, I just had my my caveman with his stick and loincloth just beating everything to death, so yeah, I really would have loved to finish that, but the Twin Princes, I think I got to about 90 attempts, and that spell they do where they just cast a load of orbs at you just kept killing me because it stun locks you if it hits you once, and I couldn't dodge the first one, so it was game over. But 100%ed achievements Dark Souls 3. I'm thinking of doing like maybe a tier list or just a comparison of the games, the Souls games that I've played. I never completed...
Giving away what?
Click the MrBeast video back soon. I never completed Dark Souls 1. I completed Dark Souls 2 and 3. I completed Sekiro and Bloodborne, and obviously Elden Ring. I think Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3 are definitely my favourite though. I'm tempted to do like, yeah, again, some sort of video, maybe just discussing my opinions on it, because I do think I'm well placed to talk about it considering how much of those games I played. I think my game time on Dark Souls 3 was ridiculous because 100% achievements is just pretty much impossible to do unless you just farm those stupid Silver Knights and Orlando. If anyone's done that and they're still here watching this, which they won't be, just don't do it. Just don't go for 100%, it's horrible. Killing like 700 Knights and Orlando is just not what you want to be doing at all with your time. But yeah, I'd be very surprised if anyone is even watching this far. If you've made it 37 minutes in just listening to me talk and press subscribe over and over again, thank you very much. You've given me some decent watch time here. Now all that needs to happen is if 4,000 people would do that. But you know, we'll see what's up. I just don't know what's going on anymore. So yeah, not long to go now. We've got about 23 minutes left of doing this, and then I will be free to go make some more trash content. Yeah, I don't know what the original plan for this video was. I don't know if I was going to actually talk or not. I'll just sit here in silence, but I feel like that's boring for you guys, so I'm getting tired now, clicking join too many times. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else to even talk to you guys about. I don't even know if you'll still be here at this point. I mean, it's understandable skipping through it or not even watching it because ultimately it's just a random ass video. Again, it would have been better as a live stream. I could have had these anime conversations and conversations about games with you actually in the chat instead. Yeah, we shall see. A lot of but yeahs and ers from me. We're gonna start improving that vocabulary. Also, it's gonna look like I'm not looking at the camera, but that's because I'm not. I look at it now, but it's gonna look quite weird. I'll probably be in a little box somewhere anyway on the screen next to MrBeast. MrBeast. I keep seeing those Elden Ring memes where it's like Mist or Beast. I think they're pretty funny. Random side note for you guys. If you skipped to like 38 minutes into this video, congratulations. You found the meme. Oh, so we've just almost crossed 2/3 of the way there. And my hand is very sweaty and I am losing all motor functions. Oh, this is taking an hour. I will leave it to taking an hour. I'm kind of surprised I've kept going this long. I was originally going to kind of just be defeated, but I guess at this point we're just going to have to see it through. Oh, maybe my wrist will eventually stop feeling like it's hurting. I feel like that South Park episode where they just play World of Warcraft for like whatever it is, 20 days, 20 hours a day or whatever it is they do. That's a funny episode, but Oh, jeez. 40 minutes in, and I'm going to have to give my hand a shake again, and a very, very brief break before I go back to unsubscribing. Ay, ay, ay. So, it would have been funny if I did this when he did one of the giveaway videos and the name was just popping up like continuously on and off. But, oh no, this is just so dead. Come on. Gotta get through this. Another 19 minutes to go, and then we're basically done. You've heard me talk for this long. But if I can figure out how to do live streams, I'll probably do one of those soon. I don't really know what I'd do for it though, other than something like dumb like this. Or maybe we just have a chat. Stop by. Maybe I'll play a game of chess against myself. I thought maybe I could like challenge subscribers or something. We could have like a subscriber chess tournament or something, because more than likely someone out there will definitely be better than I am. I think I'm in like the top 500,000 for 3-minute games, which is good, but it doesn't necessarily mean that much. I got to 1350 in Bullet the other day, which I think is quite good. It's not got a global ranking anymore though, which makes no sense. So I'm nowhere near like master level. I did beat a 2300 rated bot yesterday, which was a pretty amazing feat. Although I feel like it made a mistake in the first 6 moves and it allowed me to win. But even so, happy. Francis bot is no more. I've beaten a few of the bots on chess.com, but I feel like after a time you just kind of suss them out and figure out what to do. I did play him about 15 times before winning though, so maybe it's just a Tyler 1 scenario. You just play the game so much all the time and just actually somehow become good. I can't actually fathom how he's like 1800 in rapid. Like, if you don't play chess, I can't really explain what that means to you, but like, that's kind of crazy. Like, he is definitely in like the top, it must be at least the top 10% of players now, from someone who just didn't play chess when they were young. Because a lot of the people who are really, really good played it from when they were like 5 years old to now. All the masters and stuff, nobody really picks it up in their later years and then becomes like a grandmaster and stuff like that. It's nearly always people who played it their whole life, I think. It's very rare. It's very hard as well because you have to memorize so much stuff on top of understanding where you are in a position and stuff like that. But we got 17 minutes left. I'm starting to get screen tired now. But if you're still here, let me know. Oh no, keep pressing the wrong thing, man. Alright, so we've just about to get to the last 15 minutes of doing this, which is true joy, I feel. I will be happy when this is done now. I'm getting quite tired and my hand is hurting quite a lot. I don't know how MrBeast said PewDiePie 100,000 times. I guess I gotta respect him for that. It's more than I could do, I feel. Like, the whole counting to 100,000 thing was just ridiculous. But I guess some people are just willing to sacrifice a lot of time to make videos. Like, I guess that's what I'm trying to do here, is just do something random that people will watch. But I don't think I'm going to go like mega viral from this video. And even if I do, as I said earlier in the video, the problem is that if you go viral for one style of video, it doesn't necessarily transpose, what's the word I'm looking for? Transfer to your other stuff. Like, if this video got 1 million views for some reason, which it won't, but if it did, then I don't think my other content would see as big a rise. Especially if I got essentially monetized from one video, it would probably harm the channel more than benefit it. Excuse me. But it's hard to say. Unless people just really like your personality, then they'll go and watch all of your other videos and stuff. But it's hard to tell with stuff like that whether that's going to be the case or not. I mean, I'm yet to go like properly viral. I'd say 2,000 views is quite good, but that seems to be my cap. I get to like 2,500. 3,000 is like the maximum I've got of a video that's still public, and then I'm just capped. Like, YouTube will not push me any further. But I don't know if that's just a result of like, well, I do know what it's from. It's because the algorithm will see it. The algorithm will see that there is a video with the same duration that's getting more views, more likes, more comments in that same time period, then it will switch to suggest that instead. It's just the way it works, isn't it? It's always looking at audience retention and views and likes. That's why stuff down the line can blow up and get really big views, because suddenly the audience retention changes, the interactions change, and then it just pushes it to everybody. But again, I'm yet to have that happen. Not many videos carry on getting views after the first week, which is unfortunate. But we've got to keep grinding, I guess. Got to keep it moving. I mean, I'm happy to keep uploading once a week, maybe more, and just keep trying to get that video that breaks out. I guess even if it doesn't, you still slowly gain a fan base, slowly gain subscribers, which is still really good. Like, you guys that have stayed around for so long, like the full year of me making content, or the past, like, since the long form stuff, really appreciate it. It's really good that I have that interaction. Obviously, I'd always like to have more people interacting, saying hello and whatever, but that's for the future, isn't it? The bigger you get, the more interactions you get, the more YouTube pushes you and whatever. So my hand is starting to hurt now. All right, we've got about, what is that, 14 minutes left? Might be 13 minutes left. That's really good. I'm excited for that, like, tiny amount of MrBeast video that played from the homepage to just demonetize the video. Like, we found MrBeast content on your video. It's ours now. Oh man. Alright. Counting down the minutes now. 13 minutes to go. Also, so I would think. Wow. I'm surprised I did this. I'm surprised I made it this far. Oh, damn, right. That doesn't count as me not unsubscribing this time. I wish there was a way to unsubscribe quicker than having to, like, I thought it would just be unsubscribe, but you have to scroll down through these bells now. Do you remember when it was MrBeast versus PewDiePie? And now PewDiePie has the exact same amount of subscribers he had back then. I still think that's really weird. I saw a video on it the other day being like, he has 111 million subscribers and it's just been stuck there for like a year or 2 years or 3 years, I think it is. It's just kind of weird. But I guess he's retired from YouTube, isn't he? He just makes random stuff now, so. Even so, he was like such a big YouTuber on the platform, and then MrBeast just grew and grew and grew and grew, and just carried on pushing to get his channel even bigger. I haven't watched the Built 100 Houses and Gave Them Away. I saw a random snippet of it on Instagram, but see, stuff like that is really good, I guess. Like, it's helping people who need stuff, which is good. But oh, I'm getting tired now. I saw a video about the MrBeast Squid Game thing and why it was so popular. It's kind of interesting how it works, how they make it so viewable. It's like short and just enough to keep you interested every sort of minute of runtime. I guess it's a bit like TV, isn't it? People for TV shows have sussed out what keeps audiences like sat and what keeps audiences watching and laughing and all that kind of stuff. It's all like a bit of a psychological element to it, isn't it? It's like, are you going to still be interested in watching it after this has happened, and so on and so forth. It's very clever what it's what MrBeast does. Is just like, it's just genius really in terms of audience retention and click-through rate and all that kind of stuff. Like, or every aspect of it is done in such a way that it just gets you more views. So, but you know, he's figured out how to go viral, and now goes viral every time he uploads. So, but maybe I can figure it out too. Is when you watch those videos, put the wrong thing again, and it's like, oh, my first 2 videos on my channel got like 1 million views and this, that and the other, but like they've probably had 3 other YouTube accounts before and finally sort of semi-figured out what gets clicked through. And also, like, I don't want to make generic content that I know will get subscriber count. I'd rather just make unique stuff that I thought of myself that I'm interested in doing. I don't want to just get viral for the sake of getting viral and then do nothing with it. I don't know. Keep it interesting. Into the last 10 minutes now. This has been a real marathon of unsubscribing and subscribing to MrBeast. If you're still here after 50 minutes, I haven't said that in a while, so congratulations. Thank you for making it 5/6 of the way through. Are you going to see out the whole video now you got to 50 minutes? Who knows? Yeah, I'd be really interested to see how well this video does. I feel like, as I've said earlier, it's probably going to have a very small average view duration. Unless people just enjoy listening to me talk, which I guess they could, but I know like people probably enjoy that anyway to an extent. Like, I guess if you just stick me on in the background, then I'm just talking and whatever, fair enough, but I guess not everybody wants that. Maybe I should put some like memes just flash up on screen throughout it to keep the brain rot people entertained. Maybe if there was like a Family Guy clip playing in the bottom right and then Fortnite in the top left and then like Subway Surfers in the middle. Just go for sensory overload. But I've tried to talk about a range of things to keep you interested if you actually somehow have made it 52 minutes almost into this video. It's getting there now. I think I might not upload for a while after doing this. I've got 2 videos in reserve after this one, so I should be there for about till maybe the end of July in videos now, so that's quite good. Hopefully by that point my hunt for the $1 million Prime video will have had at least like 100 views. That would be nice. We'll see though. Final 8 minutes of this absolute marathon of subscribing and subscribing. I don't know what's going on. Finished the other day's Prime. The first has just steadily overtaken me. Oh, Jesus. Alright. We're so close to the end. Oh, so close to the end. Alright. Let's just keep looking at the subscribe button and just keep clicking. And then eventually we'll be free from this prison. Yeah, you'll have to let me know if you enjoyed this random experience, if you for some reason watched the whole thing. I guess, yeah, it supports a small creator if you watch it all. But I feel like you're not going to do that, but whatever. If you randomly click to this point, I've talked a lot. And I will be continuing to speak for at least another 6 minutes, and then I will be quiet forever. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do when I upload the chess content is see how it goes as well, bringing it back to that. Just because I think that chess, a lot like the gym stuff, is quite an oversaturated market. Like, you've got Gotham Chess, who's just like 5 million subscribers and massive, and then it's hard to make content when there's like a couple of really big content creators who just will probably make what you've already thought of making at some point anyway, like, and in a better way and whatever. So, but then again, I mean, there'll be people doing stuff that I do, like reading comment sections is not exactly a new thing, nor is reviewing, and I'm sure that's a very saturated market as is. So I think it's just becoming that sort of personality that people like, and video style that people like, isn't it, I guess? But I'll shut up now. This is just, oh god, hell no. So we've got 5 minutes left. This has been a very long 54 minutes. I will tell you that much for free. So yeah, I don't know when I'm going to put this video out. It's the 12th of July today. Maybe I'll put it out today, and I might do my critical drinker one at some point in the next 3 or 4 days. Just have to see how this actual video does, I guess. I feel like I need to put that Dark Souls like time wasted on there. Time wasted on the page now. 5 minutes to go. That's really promising. I'm glad that I don't have to do much editing for this, because I don't really want to sit through the full hour of myself. You know how it is. If you've ever edited a video that's longer than like 10 minutes and it's just like continuously seeing sections of yourself over and over again and just having to repeat it and cut sections, it gets a bit like overwhelming at points. It's just a bit annoying to do. One of the reasons why I'm trying to do like the review style videos is like it's less hard and tedious to edit, especially when like if I upload one of those and it gets like 50 views, most of the review based ones don't take me as long to make, whereas the comments section videos, for example, the previous one, the playlist finds you one, that took like 4 hours of editing to do because I'm not very good at editing and Clipchamp is a bit rubbish. So I mean it took 4 hours like on and off doing it, but I've got to like crop the pictures and make it look nice and make it so it doesn't just look horrible, and you know, it takes time. Time. We're almost there as I slowly lose my final brain cells and drift away. Alright, 56:36, so coming into the last 3 minutes now, I hope. Let me check this real quick. YouTube analytics, 3 minutes, and yeah, so about right. I think it went quicker in the middle of it, and now it's starting to get very slow. This is like really slowing down now. I feel like I just need to stop clock watching and just keep clicking subscribe and unsubscribe. I could have just recorded like a 5-minute section and maybe just repeated it over and over again, but I figure if I keep talking throughout it, then you guys know that I've not just done that and I've just sat here and continuously clicked on and off. Because there is ways of making these things in a fake way, I guess. So, but I wanted to stay true to the original MrBeast and just actually do a very long and laborious thing, just for the sake of virality that I probably won't get. But you know, if you skip to the end to see if I'm still going 58 minutes in, you made it. But I'm gonna have a look at the analytics of this when it's out, and I want to see if anyone actually watches the full thing, because I think that would be pretty funny. I respect you if you watched it all. Like, that's crazy. I was so close to the end, boys. Thank God. This has been a real test of metal. I'm very uncomfortable as well. This seat is just not meant for long-term sitting, so need my gaming chair down here for such things. But yeah, I have a video of me playing the Martin bot on chess.com coming out quite soon, just using my pawns, but in the end I kind of got checked and had to use my king and like move my king, so I don't really know what to call the video anymore. I don't want people to complain that it's not what it said it is, so but we'll see. We'll see what goes on with that. So close to the end now. So I've still got like 7 bottles of Prime left from that video the other day as well, which is really unfortunate. Like I'm getting quite sick of the flavour now. But if you made it to the end of this video and you haven't watched that video, why don't you go and watch that video? And yeah, let me know if you want the t-shirt. Someone can get the t-shirt. I just don't know how it would work, but someone can have it. Alright, last 30 seconds, I think. I wanted to do like a proper 10-hour video for a while as well, but I feel like that might be a bit beyond the realms of my discipline, mental aptitude, mental fortitude even. Alright, I think we've got to be near the end soon. Like, there's 4 seconds left on my screen record for it to be the right time, so I think another 10 seconds should do it, and then finally stop clicking on subscribe and subscribe, and go away. Is it done? Well, 26 seconds left, that's upsetting. 26 seconds. It's very unfortunate. I thought it was the end. I thought I was free. I feel like I'm very broken now, and I'm going to see the subscribe icon over and over again in my brain after I stop doing this, but you know, it was worth it for you guys, so. Alright, let's see. 1 second, done. Hooray. Alright, we've unsubscribed successfully. Mission completed. Let me stop the screen record. Alright. Yeah, so if you made it this far, you watched the whole thing, congratulations. That was a real thing for us both to go through. So but yeah, thank you very much for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video.